14-9 at the break. Let's go to the third quarter now. Same score. Henry. Did he even need blocking there? You always need blocking, but there was no one in front of him. 6-yard touchdown, 24-9. But this game would eventually get closer. The Titans only up, 10 here, 2 scores. Henry. Oh, what happened? How about that? Fumble. Zach Cunningham, nice move. So David Johnson trying to help the Texans capitalize, and they do. So now it's a 31-28 game. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Deshaun Watson to Pharaoh Brown. What? Yeah, Houston reeled off 20 unanswered points and actually took a 35-31 lead. Here come the Titans back on offense. Derrick Henry, yep, that's a first down. By the way, got him to 2,000 rushing yards on the season. That's impressive. Less than 2 to go. Still 35-31. Oh, Tannehill almost picked off. Gets another chance. He's like, you know what? Let me just run it in from here. Got speed. So the Titans go up 38-35. Again, they win the division. 48 seconds to go. 3rd and 13 for Watson. Kiki Kute, what? Come on. Where was that Titans defense? So, Texas with a chance to tie it. Yes. With 18 seconds to go, it's a 38-38 game. Tannehill's like, all right, just give us a shot. We just need one shot. Well, they get a shot. And he takes it with A.J. Brown. Speaking of get behind the defense, how about A.J. Brown? Big gain there down to the 23. So now Titans. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Off the upright and in. That's how the Titans end up winning the AFC South. Are you serious? Check it out. Look. Derrick Henry thought he missed it, but he didn't. Here's Ed Werder after the game.
On the day that the Titans win the AFC South, Derrick Henry become the 8th player in NFL history to rush for 2,000 yards. I don't know what kind of an NFL historian you are, but what's the achievement mean to you?
It's just a group achievement. Our guys work so hard, man. All 11 of us. It takes 11. They do their job for me to do mine, and those guys do a great job. And all credit goes to them. All credit goes to God. And so thankful for my teammates and this organization.
You came into today needing 223 yards in the game. Were you able to track where you were in the process during the game?
Not really. Just trying to stay focused on the task at hand, making sure we leave with a W, being able to win a division for the first time since I've been here, and be able to keep playing and go to the playoffs. It was a shaky ending, but I'm glad we got the W.
This is the 3rd straight game that you've had 200 yards against the Texans. You're the only player in NFL history to do that to any opponent 3 times in a row. How do you account for your success against them?
My guys, my teammates. I love my teammates. They block their ass off, and I got to go out there and do my job. And I put my faith in the man above and go out there and do what I'm destined to do. And put my faith in him.
Last question. You won your first division title under Mike Vrabel. You were in the AFC Championship game last year. How do you feel about the potential of this team going into the postseason?
Enjoy this one. Watch the film on this. Learn from it, so we can be better going to the playoffs. Take 1 week at a time. Focus on our style of play, our culture, and then go out there with preparation, wanting to get better on all 3 phases. Try to go out there and win the game.
Congratulations and thanks, Derrick.
All right, thank you.
All right, so Derrick Henry, 8th player in league history to rush for 2,000 yards in a single season, 5th most all time. Sunday was his 3rd 200-yard rushing game this season. The only player in NFL history with more in a single year, Earl Campbell, who had 4 back in 1980. Henry also the first to rush for 203 straight games against the same opponent, as Ed Werder pointed out. And that distinction goes to the Texans. So again, with Tennessee winning the division, they're the 4th seed. So that means the Colts would be the 7th seed, taking on the Jags. Get a win, they know they're in. Phillip Rivers gives it to Jonathan Taylor. That was a good decision. 56 yards to put him in the red zone, and then Rivers takes care of the rest. T.Y. Hilton. Colts take an early 7-0 lead. All right, let's go to the second quarter now. It's a 10-zip ball game. Taylor over the top. He had 137 yards rushing in the first half alone. It was 27 Indy at the break. 4 minutes to go in the game. Rivers, Taylor, 45 more yards, plus another score. Colts win at 28-14. They're going to the playoffs at the 7th seed in the AFC.
Wow, big win. Obviously, excited locker room. 11-win season. It's a great accomplishment. That's not easy to do. Get a playoff berth. Really excited about that. Great game. You know, tough division opponent. We knew we'd get their best effort, but just thought we came out obviously on fire. Came out and started the way we wanted to start. Obviously, ran the ball really well. Got turnovers on defense. Did a good job on D. Did well on special teams. In the second half, obviously we stalled on offense. Didn't convert on some third downs. But at the end of the day, win by 2 touchdowns, to get to 11 wins and to get in the playoffs. So great opportunity. This is what we wanted. This was the first step. First goal and first step was to get in. And proud of the guys, the way they responded and the way we played today.
All right, guys, back with me here. And you look at both of these teams, the Colts and the Titans, trying to win that division, trying to get into the playoffs. Showed a lot of moxie, quite honestly, based on what was at stake here. Rob, what stood out to you the most about these two respective games and these teams now that they're into the playoffs?
It has to be the running game, and that's exactly what they're going to have to do in the playoffs. We know how great Tennessee is at running the football and being aggressive. So when you look at this matchup, the Tennessee Titans are going to play the Ravens. I mean, that's a matchup there where they're both a physical running style team. They're going to beat each other up. If you're anybody else in the AFC, you like that they're going to play each other and beat each other up in the first round of the playoffs. So, when you look at the Colts, they're able to run the football well. You have Rivers, who obviously has another opportunity in the playoffs, and he's going to try and take advantage of that. He doesn't have many bites left of the apple. So, both of these teams, I feel like they have to run the football successfully to make an impact in the playoffs.
Tim, what about you?
Well, listen, Rob's right. They do have to run the football, and these matchups are kind of brutal for both teams. These are two really good football teams. The Titans end up winning the South, but the Colts are good too because they have the ability to run the football. They've got a really good defense. And then you just think about the matchup, and Rob brings up a really good point about in the postseason, because the game after matters as well. And if you're going to play the Titans or you're going to play the Colts, you're going to be bruised the following week. So, Buffalo and Baltimore, and kind of what happens, through these matchups, really for both football teams, could actually take its toll the following week. So, look, I think that the two teams representing the South, can and have the ability to probably beat anybody. They also have the ability, if they don't win the game, to maybe beat you the following week by beating you up in that wild card weekend game. So, look, I think of two good teams. I thought they both fought hard today, and it was kind of exciting to see the way that all ended up.
Yeah, of course, we remember what Derrick Henry did on the ground for the Titans last year in the playoffs to get to that AFC Championship game and a nice little rematch there against the Ravens. All right, let's check out the Steelers and the Browns because, again, Cleveland had not been to the playoffs in a long time. Yeah, 2002. But we also had Mason Rudolph and Myles Garrett on the field at the same time. Remember that from last year? Yeah, hopefully we can forget it at some point. This is Nick Chubb, though. I mean, he's really good running, but that was some bad tackling by the Steelers. 47 yards for the touchdown. Becomes the first Browns player to rush for a touchdown of 40 or more yards against the Steelers since Jim Brown, Hall of Famer, 1958. They led it 10-9 at the break. Start of the fourth quarter, they're up 17-9. Jarvis Landry makes it 24-9. Ensuing Steelers possession, Rudolph, Chase Claypool. That's a touchdown, so it's just 24-16 at this point. Steelers get the ball back. 3 minutes to go. Rudolph, Deontay Johnson, he's open. He's inside the 10. Minute 27 to go. 3rd and goal. Rudolph, Juju